Hometown TV's Garden Tip, brought to you by The Backyard Retreat in Uptown Lexington.
Hello, I'm Tom. Don't you just love these warm, nice spring days we're having? And what a perfect time to do some planting in your backyard garden, vegetable planting time. You say, I might not have enough space? Let me show you how you can plant in a small space. Let me show you how I've got my raised beds built. The first thing to think about when you're building your raised beds is make sure you pick a location that gets full sun. 8 or more hours is perfect. And the way I built mine is you just start digging down in the existing soil about 6 to 8 inches deep, and then get the best soil you can find. Compost, really good soil, and then add a little fertilizer. 10-10-10 is great. Just dig this up, mix it very well with a hand fork or a power tiller, either way. Then go ahead and smooth out your soil. You should have a good 6 inches of soil above the ground, and then the additional 2 to 3, 4 inches below ground. Now let's build a border for your new bed. The way I built mine is get a 2x6 by 8 foot board, get 2 of those, cut them in half, and then just get screws and screw the corners together. Once you get all 4 corners screwed together, you'll have a box. Then just take the box, put this around your location where you've tilled up your soil and added the compost. Now you really don't have to use a wood border, you can use anything you like. Here I've used brick, turned up endways and partially buried. Over here I've used some twig or wattle fence they call it. This is more of a decorative look. You don't really need to use any border just as long as your soil is raised above ground level. Now when you're planting your new vegetable bed, let me give you a couple of tips. Get a spool from a paper towel roll, cut it about 3 to 4 inches long, and then take this, bury it mostly in the ground, add some fresh powdery dirt. I use potting soil for this. Then go ahead and put a couple of seeds in. Put a little more soil on top. Now water this well. What this does is the water will stay near the seed for better germination, and also when your seedling comes up, cutworms can't get to the stem of the new plant to cut it off. Now let me give you another tip when you're planting your tomato plants, the ones that you buy in the packs from the store. Go ahead and take your tomato plant out, take off all of the bottom leaves of the plant. You really only need a few leaves at the very top. Then dig your hole deep. Put your tomato plant deep down in the soil with only a few leaves sticking out the top. What this will do is all the way down the stem, new roots will form and you'll have a much healthier tomato plant. Now here's another idea. When you get your raised beds planted, go ahead and stick in a couple of annual blooming plants, maybe in the corners. This way you'll have not only vegetables to eat, but something pretty to look at as well. For more garden tips, keep watching Hometown TV Today.
Our Garden Tip on Hometown TV Today is brought to us by The Backyard Retreat, garden accessories and gifts at 104 South Main Street in Uptown Lexington.